Life School visualization. What is visualization? It's visual imagery. It's the act of putting images to a situation that you are either going through or perhaps about to go through. Why is that important? Well, it could be a situation that maybe you are stressed about, that you have some tension around, or that you know is coming and you're just trying to process how you deal with it. Tim Ferriss, the podcast and blogger, said that the last thing you want to do is often the first thing that you should do. We all have situations that we're kind of putting off, deadlines we're putting off, conversations we may be putting off for a variety of different reasons, likely because they're stressful, they're uncomfortable, they're difficult. I found visualization to be very helpful in a variety of different means, and I want to share with you 3 tangible examples of how I used it and how it can be successful and perhaps a tool in your toolkit. Number 1, very early on, knowing that I'm a big sports guy, I would use visualization and continue to for sports situations. You're up at bat in a baseball, softball game. You are playing soccer and you are a defenseman or you are a striker and you get the ball and you have to make that move before you take that shot. Or perhaps you're on a team and you're going to make a pass and you have to think about who to share the ball with or the puck with, whatever that may be. You can close your eyes oftentimes, and I've done this before games, as you approach the field, perhaps you're in the back of a car or it's the night before, and you visualize what that situation looks like on the pitch, on the court. Superior athletes do this all the time. They close their eyes, they visualize that scene of a ball approaching them, how they're going to deal with it, what the strike zone looks like, etc. Another example is through using visualization for tests. You are taking the SATs, you're taking a test in college, in grad school, or some sort of experience that requires you to kind of focus. Oftentimes you can visualize what that scene looks like. This actually translates to my 3rd example, which is presentations. You may be the MC for an event, or you may be giving a big presentation at work or to an audience at a conference. I've done this a few times where if I've had the privilege of being able to access the environment, go to the room beforehand, the night before, do a dry run of your presentation, get a feel for the environment, the room, the space. Same thing with the test. I've actually gone to, within undergrad, gone to the classroom where my test is going to be the next day. Maybe it's a midterm, maybe it's a final. Sat in the chair that I'm going to sit in and pretend to take the test. Just be in that space, be in that moment. And the reason for that and why visualization is so helpful is because when you get to that situation, when you get there, you feel like you've already been there. And perhaps that takes a little bit edge off the situation, makes you a bit more calm, a bit more objective, that you got this, that you've been in the situation before. That is the process and act of visualization. You can extend way beyond that, but I found that very helpful, and I hope you can use it in your toolkit as well.